All right, welcome to DeanBodi Show. DeanBodi Show. Hey, everybody, how's it going? What's going on? Hope you're having a great day today. We're starting off a new week. Let's make it a good one and not get wrapped up in the whole craziness of it all with whatever we can't control and focus on what we can control. You know what I'm talking about? Who's the good girl? Good girl, Bodi. Good girl. Good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world. Oh, yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698, the Bodi Hotline, Bodi Fun Line. Call the Bodi line, say something nice to Bodi, sing a little song, say a little riddle, do a little pun, have a little fun. That's how we do it over here. Bodi's waiting for you. She wants to make it a feature on the show. She's running the show over here. Without Bodi, there's no DeanBodi, and that's just the way it is. So listen, DeanBodi.com is the website. We got the links on there. I want to get you over to the podcast. Apple, Spotify, hey, Amazon, Pandora, TuneIn, who else we got going on? All the platforms. You pick one, we're on there. And the other link will get you over to the YouTube channel, DeanBodi space show, YouTube channel. All the videos are on there, except for the big show that's on the podcast, but it didn't make it to the A-roll, as we're going to call it, because I used a couple songs that were not, on the list as far as royalty free, and they blocked it. They're a little bit more aggressive now these days with all the craziness going on. They're blocking people left and right for doing this and doing that. But what are you going to do? Rubber Duckie, you're the one. You make bad time lots of fun. Rubber Duckie, I'm awfully fond of you. Do-do-do-de-o, a Rubber Duckie, joy of joys. When I squeeze you, you make noise. Rubber Duckie, I'm awfully fond of you. La-da-da-dee-da, a Keto Coffee, you're the one. You're making breakfast a lot more fun with the adding with the butter and on the salt. Mix it all up, oh yeah. Keep the ketones in the right, and you don't have to put up a fight. Keto Coffee, I'm awfully fond of. A Keto Coffee, I'm terribly fond of. Keto Coffee, you're keeping me dialed in. Ba-na-ba-na-na. I hope you're having a great day today, man. Let me tell you something. How about some relief? Relief factor. Man, I tell you, this is a little part 2 of my little relief factor journey, canceling my membership that I thought that I did initially because I knew you get caught up in that loop and they start sending you stuff and they play kind of dumb and, oh, well, we didn't get your thing. Can you resend it and blah-biddy-dibbity-doo-dah? So, you ready for this one? All right. I finally get a confirmation back. It says the membership canceled on the email. So, I called them today, and what do you get? Just like their cute little commercials with the whole, well, my daughter, look, she's packaging things up back there, my granddaughter, and shipping them out, and the other old guy's like, oh, and what an adorable granddaughter you have. Oh, yeah. I mean, really creepy stuff with these old guys. Talking about how a lot of people are going to be pain-free during the holidays because of this Hajj, whatever few little herbs that they got going on. Seriously, nothing about real pain. I don't know what's going on there, but so I call them up. That has a customer service number. Here comes the message. Oh, thank you for calling. My son, John, and I are so glad you called. Thanks for calling Relief Factor. And, as you can imagine, we're so busy these days with so many orders that we're not going to be able to come to the phone right now. But if you want to cancel, leave your information on there, or you can go online and go through it that way. And once again, John and I thank you so much for calling Relief Factor. I mean, these guys are playing this hustle to the nines. They're so busy, they're making so much money off of this nonsense, but they just can't hire enough people to handle the phones. Isn't that interesting? You're coming up with the whole system, all your little cutesy-wootsy talk, and ain't fooling me none. Just make sure you cancel my membership so I can get some real relief. Instead of stressing people out more during the holidays because you don't want to cancel anybody's membership, Why don't you put that in your packet? Okie dokie. So let's see what's going on over here, DeanBodi. We got a few things we got to talk about here, and besides the Rubber Duckie song. We don't want to shortchange anybody. DeanBodi Show. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine coming our way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Yada-dee-da, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-boo. We got these Chomps beef sticks, grass-fed and grass-finished. Holy moly. And, oh, man, the people that do the introduction so long, it's unreal. You go on the YouTube and you want to find some things and, how do you make I don't know, I'm looking up things today, like how do you make a kale shake with some protein powder in it, and wanted to see some examples. And you get these people on there with the long intros. Oh, I got a kale shake for you. And let me tell you, you're really going to enjoy this shake because I've been using it. My family and I have really been getting into it. And what it's doing is, and it's keeping you dialed in. It's very low glycemic. And we're going to be talking about the recipe and how you're going to do it. And put it up in the blender, and it makes a really good thing you can take with you to work, and you can bring it on the trail with you, and you can go jogging with it, and you can walk the dog with it and stop and actually pour some in the dog bowl and share it with them. It's like, get on with the recipe already. On and on he goes, or she goes. They're talking about all this stuff, everything but the recipe. Unbelievable. I'm watching this other guy about the keto the ketosis thing and the whole keto lifestyle. And this guy's on there going on and on and on, explaining this and this and this, explaining on how he's going to explain it. That's the first 10 minutes. It's like, get on with it already. So anyway, I can't watch some of this stuff because these intros, they can't get to the point. Sheesh. So anyway, that's one of my pet peeves, and I was going to drag on to Wednesday, but I'm making this a pet peeve Wednesday. People that do videos make the intros way too long and talk about a bunch of nonsense before they get into what the video's supposed to be about. All right. So these Chomps beef sticks that I got that are grass-fed and grass-finished, let me tell you, I didn't have one yet because the Keto Coffee was my breakfast, but I'm going to try one later, and I got the variety pack. But grass-fed and grass-finished, now you got to remember something. These are two different things. You got to watch it. Somebody that's saying pasture-raised, they still might get grains and all that stuff. Somebody that says grass-fed, they might start off eating the grass their whole life, but they finish it with the grains. What's the point? So grass-fed, you want to see grass-finished, meaning they ate the grass all the way through their lives, all the way until the end. And, that's grass-finished. It doesn't mean they started off with the grass-fed and then they finish it with massaging them with grass. It's grass-fed, and they did it through their whole life. And they finished it with the grass, not ending it with the grain. So watch these little tricky rickies. I don't know what they're trying to do. But, man, let me tell you, all of these little things, you got to watch it. But these Chomps beef sticks that I got from one of my little gurus I'm following is grass-fed and grass-finished. So I cut one of the beef sticks up. Bodi went to town on it. Oh, yeah. So we found a new nice little grass-fed, grass-finished treat for Bodi. Kind of keeping it real. Bodi's on the keto journey with me. And we're going to, I don't know why I'm watching these kinds of weird shakes. Because you can get the kale. I can throw the spinach in there. You put the water in. And I've got collagen protein powder now. Supposedly it's going to give you nice, healthy, shiny skin. I'm still hobbling around the neighborhood from what I'm going through with my whole adrenal gland insufficiency thing, but at least I'll have shiny skin. Okay? So not only that, but I got a fiber keto that's got some bone broth in it. I've got a keto shake mix that's got all these guys got the MCT oils and stuff in there. And let me tell you, man, this is a whole nother planet. And I'm checking my levels. Oh, I got the breath one dialed in. The BioSense. Hey, highly recommended. You don't have to finger stick all the time, but it's good to do that one also as really accurate. But it's got a different scale, and you blow into it. It does a couple vibrations. It gives you a reading, and they have a different scale on there, but it's easy breezy. Very cool product. And I think it's checking the acetones or whatever on the breath, but super easy to use. And I'm having fun with that. And I'm in the zone, man. I'm in the advanced ketosis zone. And the next one after advanced is deep. That's when you're deep into ketosis. And then the other level with that, with the blow device, is high. But, I'm reading the bulletproof diet thing, and I'm trying to tap into some things there too, and really get the language, and you go around the diamond a little bit with it, and you got to give it a fair run, hear different things from different people, you put it together, and you put your little spin on it, so with the foods that you like, and you start to get the hang of it as you're testing and seeing if your numbers are right and all that. You know what's going on there, until after maybe you put a year of doing this under your belt, really give it a fair shake, and where you don't even really have to check it because you know you're going to be in there. But let me tell you, that BioSense device is on point, super easy, but also get the blood tester just so you know when you got to get it really dialed in there. But the what do you call it? The bulletproof diet, talking about how you do a refeeding. And a refeeding is like once a week or a couple times a week. When you're deep in deep ketosis, they talk about doing a refeed and putting a little bit of carb back in, whether it's like sweet potato or something like that, or some white rice or whatever. Nothing crazy, too much, but you do a little refeed. It's all about the body chemistry. And remember, your body's a chemistry lab, not a bank account, so we're not worried about counting calories and all this stuff. It's just about getting yourself dialed in, not going too long, and also with this intermittent fasting is all part of it as well. So, they say the autophagy doesn't start to kick in till 16 hours of the intermittent fasting. The one guy's a big fan of the 20-hour, and then they got a couple of these wackos that are doing the 48-hour fast. And you got this, and you got that, and, delayed eating, you get compared to the intermittent fasting and different schools of thought, and everybody thinks they know it all, right? But I just kind of go, let's say as an example, you go to bed at 8, you stop your last meal at 8:30, as I did last night, okay? So the next morning to 8:30 is 12 hours, and you don't eat right away. And you want to go another 4 to get to the 16, 9:30, 10:30, 11. So 12:30, you can break the fast there. And, everybody's got their way of doing it. I did it just with the Keto Coffee, and the next thing will go from there. So I'm just trying to get I'm giving my body a big reset. Look, you got to do that. You got to get your body, give it a big reset. I'm trying to get myself healthier. I want to take it down a different path, and going against the grain on a lot of these other gurus when it comes to the gouty arthritis and all that I've been dealing with for decades, trying to see what's going on with the real life experience, like we like to do it over here, DeanBodi, so we can give you the truth. You got to go through it, not just doing what somebody says. Or even I'm watching some of these doctors on here on YouTube, and they're talking about, my patients, a few of them, since I've been putting them on this way of eating, and they're coming in, and he's like, what do you want, a refill on your allopurinol? He's like, no, I don't need that anymore because I haven't had a flare-up since I've been doing the thing. Okay, well, I don't see you putting your patients that have having the success stories on the video. So you kind of take these things with a grain of salt, but I'm diving in with both feet. And we're going to see what's going on, because I'm about to do some other things with the other stuff, with some other things that I normally wouldn't eat too much of, but the fats are way up, and I'm enjoying it, the process, because everything's got a purpose, and this is how you learn. So stay tuned, because I'm going to give you the DeanBodi real story on what, if it works, Oh, yeah, you're going to see me shout from the mountaintops because that's what's going on. When I deal with anxiety at a high level, and I have for over 25 years, the depersonalization, derealization, I know what I'm talking about. I know how to get out of that and tell somebody how to do it and what works and what to stay away from, which I've done on previous episodes, okay? From real life personal experiences. You're still going to take what I say, but that's what you want to hear. And then you want to put it into your own practice. But you have to really give something a fair shake. You got to stay on point. You got to do it. You got to give something a year. I don't care what anybody says. 1 year for your body to rebuild, to really get your body dialed in. That's what I'm talking about. She's the good girl, Bodi. She's the best girl in the world, yeah. The good girl, Bodi, yeah. The best girl in the world, oh yeah. DeanBodi.com, 800-878-9698, Bodi Hotline, Bodi Fun Line. Call the Bodi line, say something cool to Bodi. We'll make it a feature on the show. Click the like button, ring the notification bell. You don't want to miss any of these shows because these are real shows. We're coming at you daily, DeanBodi, because life comes at you daily, not weekly and monthly. If you really want to get a little crazy and you're on the podcast, listening to the podcast, and you want to give a nice 5-star rating and a nice review, that would be awesome. If you got time, something for the holidays. If you want to give me, DeanBodi, a nice gift for the holidays. It is Hanukkah right now, and soon to be Christmas is coming, and then New Year's, so that would be an awesome gift. So, what do you think? The numbers are going up. And I got to give Buzzsprout, my hosting site, a shout out. Way to go, Buzzsprout, because you were giving me a way to go. I'm giving you a way to go for saying congratulations to me on the 5,500 downloads of DeanBodi Show. Awesome. So I hit the next achievement. The one after this is 6,000, and then it goes 6,500, and then it goes 7,000, and then 7,500, I believe, and then it jumps to 10,000, and you hit all the achievements. I'm not sure what happens when you get to the end, but it should be some kind of big celebration. The downloads, the episodes that I have done were like 180, right? 180, 181. And the next achievement there is 200. And that's you hit all the achievements on that. I'm not sure what happens when I hit that either, but we're going to find out. But stay tuned because the numbers are climbing. We have the locations that we're tapping into. We got Iran. We have South Korea. We got the Philippines. We got Canada. We got France. We got Sweden. All of these people are tapping into DeanBodi. It's a riot. They give you all these kind of crazy stats. Canada's still right there underneath the United States. And, hey, listen, we really appreciate you guys out there from DeanBodi. We love you. Hope you like our little sing-alongs we did with the Rubber Duckie song today. We brought that one back. And the Keto Coffee with the Rubber Duckie tone on it, I thought was kind of fun. So listen, have an awesome day. Keep moving forward, man. We're going to make this week the best week ever. And, hey, you make today a little bit better than yesterday. And this is how you do it, And that's what we're doing, okay? So have an awesome one and keep moving forward. Listen, DeanBodi.com, right? Oh, yeah.